How far does Iran's power spread? Tehran's tentacles reach into every Middle Eastern nation, sometimes covertly, often overtly, but always with blatant, power-hungry, aggressive intent. For instance, Iran transformed what was a small Yemeni rebel group with political ambition into Al-Houthis, a full-blown terrorist militia with ballistic missile capability, and the power to depose President Mansour Hadi and topple Yemen's legitimate government. The Houthis are now taking their fight offshore, endangering shipping by laying sophisticated mines in the Red Sea and Bab al-Mandab Strait, creating considerable risk to vessels transiting the Suez Canal. 2. Iran is in direct talks with the UN Security Council members and the EU as it attempts to gain a deal to ease sanctions imposed because of its nuclear program, while at the same time Iran is surreptitiously working on the expansion of its naval forces and submarine fleet. Tehran's support of the Al-Houthis is in direct contravention of the UN's resolutions authorizing a Saudi Arabian-led coalition of Egypt, Morocco, Jordan, Sudan, the United Emirates, Kuwait, Qatar and Bahrain to reinstate the legitimate government. 3. The IRGC has transformed dissidents from all Middle Eastern nations into ultra-capable terrorists. They have created Shia militias consisting of Iraqi, Afghani and Pakistani recruits willing to fight whenever Tehran directs them, supporting al-Assad in Syria, supporting Hezbollah in Lebanon, and influencing the events and the political direction of the Palestinians in Gaza. 4. Iran foments plots and spreads subversion in Kuwait. Iran creates instability in Bahrain by supporting and training terrorists. Iran supplies Yemeni al-Houthis with technology and logistics to fire missiles at Saudi's Riyadh airport. 5. An Iranian-produced Sumar cruise missile was fired into Abu Dhabi. The al-Houthi rebels claim they were targeting the $20 billion Barakah nuclear power plant, which is still under construction. This is at odds with Iran's professed close trade ties with the UAE. However, the hardline Iranian press recently ran the story saying the Al-Houthis' next target was the UAE's tourist centre Dubai. Would they print such a story without regime approval? Tehran's tentacles stretch from home soil to the Mediterranean Sea, the Black Sea, the Caspian Sea, the Red Sea and the Arabian Sea. Iran's regime uses every conflict to extend instability in the Middle East, to extend Iranian influence and power. Tehran supports and encourages their terrorist teams to open new fronts, to create new conflicts to feed the expansionist appetite of this fearsome regime. It is a challenge for world peace. Middle East nations must unite along with the international community and force. They must unite and curtail or at least contain these Iranian ventures. Alternatively, in disunity, the world will watch as more nations will fall, one by one, under the dark shadow of Tehran's tyranny.